Vanessa Caldwell arrived at Arlington National Cemetery not with the solemn humility of a pilgrim, but with the predatory focus of a content creator sensing an opportunity. The air was crisp, the silence profound, broken only by the distant hum of Washington, D.C. and the reverent murmurs of the gathered crowd, a somber sea of dark coats and respectful stillness. To Vanessa, the silence wasn't sacred, it was dead air, a vacuum waiting to be filled with her personality, her brand, her moment. Her phone was already in her hand, mounted on a miniature gimbal, its lens coldly capturing the stark white marble of the amphitheater. She panned across the crowd, her thumb hovering over the record button, her mind already scripting the voiceover. Hey guys, so I'm at this super famous place, so much history, wow. But it was boring. The respectful, static crowd offered no engagement, no drama, no potential for the explosive view count that was her currency, her validation, her entire reason for being. Then she saw him, the guard, a sentinel from another time, encased in the pristine, flawless uniform of the 3rd U.S. Infantry Regiment. His movements were not human, they were mechanical, a testament to inhuman discipline, each step a 21-inch stride, each halt a precise, thunderous clack of polished boots on the stone plaza. He was, to her, the ultimate prop. He was the locked feature in a video game, the unmovable object she felt a sudden, narcissistic urge to move. The idea, a spark of pure, uncut egotism, lit up her mind. The barrier, a simple, low-slung chain, was, in her eyes, merely a suggestion. The hushed whispers of the crowd, the tears she could see on an elderly veteran's face nearby, the very gravity of the tomb of the unknown soldier, which held the remains of men who had died nameless for the very freedoms she so carelessly exploited, meant nothing. All that mattered was the shot. Her friend, Chloe, who was always her reluctant camera person, whispered nervously, "Ness, don't. People get arrested here." Vanessa just flashed her million-follower smile, all teeth and no warmth. "It's not arrested, sweetie," she purred, "it's detained. And detained means trending." She saw the guard stop, turn, and begin his 21-second pause, facing the tomb. This was her window. "Watch the numbers roll in," she whispered, and before Chloe could protest, Vanessa unclipped the chain. The click of the metal was obscenely loud in the quiet. A collective, horrified gasp rippled through the crowd. Several people raised their phones, but not to film the tomb, they were filming her. Vanessa stepped past the barrier, her fashion boots grating on the sacred plaza, a space reserved only for the sentinels. She was on. The gimbal was steady as she walked directly into the guard's path, flipping her camera around to capture both her face and the soldier's rigid profile. He did not move. He did not blink. He was a statue of pure, focused duty. "Hey," she said, her voice a shrill violation. "I'm a huge fan. Can I just get a quick selfie with you? For the gram." She moved closer, angling her phone, striking a pose with a peace sign and a duck face, a grotesque mockery of the solemnity surrounding her. The guard's 21 seconds were up. He was supposed to turn and march. But now, a civilian, a brightly dressed influencer, was directly in his path, blocking the patrol line. The silence stretched, becoming heavy, suffocating, and terrifying. The crowd was no longer quiet. They were enraged, muttering, "Disrespectful, disgusting, get her out of there." Vanessa, realizing she wasn't getting the fun, playful, gotcha moment she'd imagined, began to feel a prickle of fear. The soldier's face, partially obscured by his cap and sunglasses, was a mask of controlled fury. He didn't look at her. He looked through her. Then, his head snapped with military precision, not towards her, but straight ahead, and his voice, not a human yell but an explosive, primal roar of pure duty, shattered the air, echoing off the marble and striking Vanessa with the force of a physical blow. "It is requested," he bellowed, the sound seemingly coming from the very stone beneath her feet, "that all visitors maintain a posture of dignity and respect." Vanessa froze. Her smile vanished. Her face, a mask of pure, abject terror and sudden, profound humiliation, was captured in perfect 4K by her own gimbal. She hadn't just broken a rule, she had violated a taboo, insulted the dead, and awakened a wrath she couldn't comprehend. The guard, his command delivered, took one precise, thunderous step towards her, his body language the very definition of unyielding authority. Vanessa scrambled backward, tripping over the chain she had unhooked, falling onto the ground outside the barrier. The crowd erupted, not in cheers, but in angry jeers. And Chloe, her hand trembling, finally lowered the camera, having captured the exact moment Vanessa Caldwell's life, as she knew it, ended. The clip, just 34 seconds long, was uploaded before they even reached the parking lot, and the title, "Vanessa Caldwell Defied the Tomb Guard," was already beginning its viral spread, a digital wildfire that would consume her entire carefully constructed world.